Also, let me answer that question directly, Professor. The reason that a lot of these companies were doing it online or through the phone and getting results because their machines were really cheap. They were cost effective, so they could get away with doing that. But Gateway realized that it wasn't winning at the game that they was playing as far as price war and price cutting. So by doing the stores, what they wanted to do is change the strategy to add more value to their product, to make it different, to add something to it that the customer is going to want to not call anybody, and I want to go see it myself because A, it's going to cost a little more, but I'm going to get some service and value out of it. So that's why they went ahead and did it.
All right, we have time for one more question. Over there.
Talking about Apple, and you know that Apple basically, the reason why Apple is so popular is based off of different operating systems instead of the Windows platform. So it's kind of, I believe it's kind of unfair that you're judging Gateway with Apple because of the fact that people prefer to buy a Mac, not because of the quality of the product, but because of the different operating system. If you were to integrate Mac OS operating system into a PC, you could basically build a PC for $500, the same specs as the Mac Pro, and get the same basic product just minus the label. So, and Gateway has about 4 competitors that you made at the time. Gateway, Dell, HP, and IBM. While Mac, since its own proprietary software is Mac OS, it doesn't really have much of a competition. Since everybody wants to deal with it, basically they go to Apple.
Okay, so I think what he's saying is that comparing Apple to Gateway is like Apple to orange.
Well, yeah, I picked up July 2009 PC World, and there's an announcement by Microsoft. Guess what they're doing? They're going to be opening up stores. So this idea was such a bad idea. Why would Microsoft, a blue chip, a multi-billion-dollar company, go ahead and do the same fiasco that Gateway did? It's for a reason, because they see profitability there. They see that there is money to be made. So there you go.
Okay, we need to move into our closing statements. Team 24, you're up first.
So thank you very much, and hopefully today we demonstrated that the stores in the Gateway case were not the problem. The company should have done a better job at managing its resources in order to improve its business. By using different strategies, management could have improved on profitability. Strategies such as outsourcing. Outsourcing drives down costs and it improves on efficiency, and that way they did better compete and be profitable. Also, by offering a wide variety of products that could be easily integrated for all their systems, they could attract people to come to the stores. And I'm almost certain that most of us here have been to an Apple store at some point or another, and we have visited the Genius Bar. And this was a great idea back at the time, and Gateway was also the pioneer in the sense that you go in, you talk to somebody that is an expert, and they teach you how to use your computer. And Dell could not compete with the company. Dell could have no presence, physical presence for their business. And this integrated experience creates loyalty, and loyalty creates profits. Remember that Gateway was the number one. The number one when it came to opening the store.
I'd like to restate that we really are comparing apples to oranges, and Microsoft is going to be profitable with what they're doing now because they have such a large market, which is international. Without a doubt, Gateway Computers was derailed in the beginnings of adversity. Ted White, the once prominent and enthusiastic Iowa farm boy, steered away from the bastion upon which his company is built and brought him many years of growth and unbelievable promise. By venturing into the market of retail stores and other consumer electronics, White drove Gateway into unfamiliar territory and a losing operation. These almost spur-of-the-moment decisions shoved the company into a detrimental situation. whose consequences were an unbelievable loss of $8.5 billion, is one-third share of the business from the years 1999 to 2002. By the time Wayne Inoue stepped in to replace White in 2004, it was too late. The overhead costs and the company expenditures to maintain its retail stores had saturated its revenues and stagnated innovations from which the company stood to gain from. In the battle of the cost war, the victor is the one who manages to lower its overhead costs to that of its competitors. That being said, when Gateway began weeding out its inefficient stores and cost-draining operations, they were a day late and $1 short to ever see progress.